Today we deploy KBB.com to a physical infrastructure. So we're dealing with a fixed set of resources that are configured once by our infrastructure team, that get deployed, that change over time, that are hard to diagnose when things go wrong. We wanted to move to a more flexible solution.
So my role is to be a partner for Kelley Blue Book. I'm a senior solutions architect for Trace3. Trace3 has been a long-time trusted partner of ours.
We started down a virtualization path a couple of years ago, and at a point about a year and a half ago, meeting with Trace3, realized that a lot of advantages there, but it also creates new challenges in this new virtualized world. And so we realized we really needed a referenced architecture crossing the entire stack, and I think the FlexPod uses that same principle and fits right into our overall strategy.
FlexPod solution is an integrated alliance between VMware, NetApp, and Cisco's UCS platform.
And that includes NetApp on the storage side, VMware on the software side, and Cisco on the hardware side and the networking side.
So for us, with KBB.com being such a large website, there's a lot of complexity in making sure that we get the data and updated code out every week.
We have to copy code out to a lot of physical servers in two different data centers.
Currently, the weekly deployment cycle is our NOC team, who basically, they take about 6 hours to cycle the servers out of production, deploy the code, deploy the data, and cycle them back into production. Because it takes 6 hours, we only do it once a week.
With the API and the tool that we're building around these APIs, instead of actually deploying to physical servers, we're creating clones of a master server, and that's a lot quicker.
We now have a one-click deployment, which allows us to deploy on demand. What this provides us with is the ability to get our software out in front of users, get our site updated quickly, multiple times a day if we want.
And with this new deployment tool, we're able to simplify it so that we can remove most of the possibility for user error, and again, speed up the process as well.
So Cisco actually wasn't our first choice, but a couple guys on my team actually really recommended that we take a look at Cisco's UCS solution and give it a fair shake, basically.
We felt with Cisco, they took an innovative approach. It was a new technology really geared around a cloud platform, whereas some of the other vendors were just servers in a box.
The performance is pretty amazing. We were really shocked. It ran amazingly well, almost equivalent to what our physical servers do.
We think Cisco, based on our evaluations, has the performance, has the scalability, and ease of management that the other solutions couldn't offer. It's one of the more reliable systems I think we've ever implemented, especially when you're looking across vendors. It went in day one and we've had no problems. And again, the ease and flexibility and the beauty with the FlexPod is from the single interface. I can configure the hardware platform layer as well as down to the virtual layer, and all the tough bits of how that integrates with NetApp or how it integrates with VMware. That's already been worked out by engineers with those vendors, and we can leverage those vendors as well as our partner to help with that and support it ongoing.
We have a new version of our website coming out, and that's kind of what we've been using this tool for to start with. So far, it's been very reliable. Haven't had any problems with the cloning process or anything like that, so it looks like it's going to be a good solid solution for us, which is important because KBB.com is our most important asset, so we need to make sure that our deploys are solid.